Annie, just first overall thoughts coming up on that one.
I think first overall thoughts from that is I am proud of the team tonight. I am proud of the reaction to a couple of moments in the first half that I think caused a lot of frustration. And I think the way that we reset a little bit at half time and then attacked the second half well. And I thought deservedly equalised in the game. And overall probably were, perhaps could have nicked it. I thought overall it was a good game. I thought it was a hard-fought game from both teams. Obviously, Sacramento are a good team and doing very well in the league. And I think, honestly, as well as pride, I'm frustrated that we didn't win the game. But more than that, I'm pleased with the reaction of the players because that's not easy, especially with a moment like the penalty kick in the first half. It's easy for minds to wander from that point. And I was extremely pleased with the players' reaction to the game in the second half. And I felt we had good dominance in the game second half. And maybe if there was a team that was going to win it, I felt it looked like us.
Is that the message that you were giving to the boys in the huddle there after the final whistle?
Yeah, that was it. It was, that's a tough game, and we knew that was going to be a tough game tonight. And for them to find a way back into the game with their performance, and obviously scoring a goal, and and then pushing towards the end there, that was a pleasing thing. And listen, we want to win games at home. Don't get me wrong here. We want to win games at home, and that's why I say there's an element of frustration here. But I feel if we attack games and play like we did in the second half, we start winning games. And that's like I said, that's a tough team to break down. We know that's a very defensively resolute team. And I was pleased with the way that we played overall. I was pleased with the effort of the players and the 11 who started, the players who came on, everybody who again puts the work in through the week and adds to the overall energy and environment of the team. It's so important, and that was the message that I gave them tonight.
Back-to-back games only allowing one goal. I mean, Sac's one of the best attacking teams in the league, as you just mentioned. But defensive performance and back-to-back performances, can you just speak on that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel that Sacramento had too many real clear-cut chances in the game tonight. I mean, we know they have quality in their set-piece takers, and that's that's unfortunate tonight that we concede from a set-piece. That's always disappointing. But I think overall defensive performance away from home last week and overall in the game today, we limited a very strong attacking team there tonight. And I felt, without ever saying I feel comfortable in the game against a good team, I felt we dealt with the game pretty well overall and limited their threat at our goal, and that's a very pleasing thing.
What do you like most about tonight's tie?
Well, listen, like I've said, I like most the players in the second half went after the game. And at half-time, there was good positivity in the dressing room at half-time. There was no negativity towards the way the game was being played. And there was extra energy to go on attack the game in the second half. And we knew we had, we speak about this a lot. We know that we have energy and quality and physicality and creativity coming off the bench. And obviously in different games requires different things. And I think Sacramento, we see that they tried to protect that 1-0 lead perhaps a little bit more in the second half and kept that low block. And that's never an easy thing to break down, especially against a team like Sacramento. That potentially suits them quite well. And so for us to attack that block and to find a way through and to generate a couple of good moments that maybe, like I say, we could have nicked the 3 points in the game. That was the most pleasing thing to me, is the way that the players, reacted and from a mental perspective, and then followed on with their performance.
You hinted at it earlier answers, but what are your thoughts on the decision to have a retake on that penalty?
I don't know yet, if I'm honest with you. I don't know yet. I think it's not something that we see too often. I don't know what I think on it yet, honestly. I'm not sure. Let me watch it again. Let me consider that again, and then I may have an answer for you. But at this moment, I don't really have clear thoughts. But those moments I think are always harsh mentally. And look, it is what it is. It's a moment in the game that happens, and I felt there were quite a few of those types of moments, honestly, in the game tonight. Not obviously all from a penalty kick, but I think a few moments of frustration from choices being made and decisions being made in the game. But that is what it is a little bit. I mean, I can be unhappy with that, but it's not going to change anything that's gone now. And so when I get back inside, we look forward now to Wednesday, and we look forward to Saturday, and we have a long road trip again ahead of us this week, and we get the players recovered and we get them together, and we don't look backwards, we're going to look forwards now.
Nico finished the game. Do we have a status on his hand after he got stepped on?
I have no idea, if I'm honest with you. He gave me a high five with it afterwards, so I assume he's probably not too badly hurt, is probably all I can say to you right now. I don't know, honestly. I'll find out when I get inside. I hope he's okay.